Welcome to Inspiring You. If we ever met, I'm Henry. So today is the new moon, and this new moon is occurring during the open Lionsgate beneficial portal, which brings an exceptionally unique and powerful energy. In fact, from August 4th through August 12th, you have a prime opportunity for manifesting, perhaps the most significant of the year because of the cosmic energies that are rolling in. The doors are open for you to consciously bring more light and blessings into your life. It is an ideal time to call forth greater self love, healing, transformation, and radiant light energy to uplift and enhance every aspect of your life. And remember, my friends, while this energy is incredibly supportive, it's important for you to actively engage with it by taking some time to tune in and harness its beneficial power. So, with that, let's embrace the transformative energy of the Leo new moon on August 4th. This new moon brings the start of the fresh lunar cycle, inviting us to reconnect with our inner light and rediscover a sense of playfulness and joy. Leo new moons encourage us to let go of the burdens we've been carrying and to celebrate the brilliance within ourselves. They remind us that life is about exploring, experiencing, and finding happiness and joy, even in the smallest moments. So, letting yourself really, really enjoy this experience and call forth the cosmic energies to support you for the highest good, my friends. There will be a new moon meditation activation that will be up on the Inspiring You podcast if you are interested as well. And the link is in the bio if you are listening via social media. So, with that, my friends, really take advantage. Tonight's new moon also just activates that Lion Gates beneficial portal on a whole new level. So, with this new lunar cycle, giving us fresh energy, new energy to work with, and a fresh perspective. So, let yourself receive that and the blessings with it for the highest good, my friends. And so this year, the energy of the Leo new moon is amplified also by our harmonious alignment with Jupiter, the great expander. Jupiter's influence encourages us to focus on the brighter side of life. While this new moon might shine a light on challenges we face, it also offers a chance to view these obstacles through a lens of opportunity and growth. Remember, we are here to learn, grow, and evolve, my friends. In addition, the asteroid Chariklo, and I did listen how to pronounce that from several different sites. So hopefully I am saying that correctly, but there were two different people that said it differently. So I'm going to go with it, my friends. So, anyway, this asteroid Chariklo is known for her spirit medicine, is activated under this new moon. Chariklo is partner to Chiron, the wounded healer, brings forth the wisdom of deep inner healing. She guides us to tap into our own healing gifts found in both nature and within our hearts. Charclo reminds us that the remedies we seek are often already within us, waiting to be discovered through intuition and a connection to the natural world. So, as we tune into the energy of Charclo, let's take some time to listen to our bodies and minds. The new moon invites us to pay attention to the signs and messages that arise, offering insights into the healing we need. Remember, my friends, we're here to learn, grow, and evolve. And so, healing can be part of the process in terms of the journey, a continuous ebb and flow, and really letting yourself embrace the process of this humaning experience and all that it brings, and allowing these cosmic energies, the new moon, the Lionsgate beneficial portal, Jupiter, Chariklo, any of these cosmic energies to support us, to help guide and support and bring the nourishment and the blessings that you seek for the highest good. With that, also, this Leo new moon is asking also for patience. That is right, my friends. Patience. So, as we navigate this new moon, it's really important to recognize that Mercury will be stationing retrograde shortly after on August 5th. This proximity can heighten the effects of Mercury retrograde, potentially leading to confusion or a sense of being stuck in mental loops. So make sure to use your tools during this time. And during this time, we may find ourselves grappling with incomplete information or making decisions from a place of uncertainty. So that is why also making sure to use your tools to support you, my friends, whatever they look like for you. So, with this, Mercury retrograde asks us to turn inward and trust our inner voice over external influences. Our inner voice, at times, we really want to go within, because at times, what can also happen is we can sometimes be clouded by past traumas, self doubt. And when we go within and connect to that inner voice, our higher self soul, we can become clearer, because it also then helps us to pause and really listen with patience. And also, if what's happening is if you're hearing the inner critic, let yourself take some time to go within and into that quiet space to hear what the inner critic is really saying from a space of, compassion and loving kindness, because then it can support you in using tools to understand if there's any trauma to be processed or any kind of emotions that are being called to be processed or energy being called to be cleared. And then once you download the wisdom and you go into the self realization process of it, then that can clear, and you can then often shift as well into that new state of being, letting light come in. And with that, by really going into that quiet space to really learn to listen to that inner voice, it just allows us a deeper, more authentic truth, heart connection to emerge, guiding us towards a more empowered way of being. So you really want to, take some time to reflect, go within, and in our experience, what can happen is sometimes there can just be experiences where there might be some past traumas, there might be some guilt, there could even be judgment or shame. And that can have, in some ways, if we don't process it to clear, that can have some ways an influence, in terms of what we truly need to be doing. And so that's why you want to take some time to process. Is there any past traumas? Is there any guilt? Is there any judgment here? What is the wisdom on this? Let me strengthen that connection to my higher self soul, my intuitive inner voice. And when you go into that stillness and that quiet space, you're really connecting in to the voice of the heart. And when you're connecting into that space, the voice of the heart, that can become even stronger under a Mercury retrograde. Because if we slow down, we then can begin to hear a softer truth and a more powerful way of being can emerge. And with that, there is power in all of us, which can sometimes be blocked by those different aspects I was speaking about, by fears or insecurities. Could be traumas, it could be past conditioning, in terms of the individual experience. It could also be collective. It could be from maternal and paternal lineages. It could even be from past lives. And what can happen is when these cosmic energies are coming in, they're offering us an opportunity to understand, oh, this might be blocking that intention I'm setting. And I'm wondering why that intention isn't manifesting. And there might be just something that is blocking there, that past conditioning, which may have been beneficial then, is no longer, and is now being called to be cleared, so you can be in the energy of freedom to shift into a new way of being. And so with Mercury retrograde helps us to, with all of this, to look past all of this. Yet it is known to bring in, mishaps with communication, miscommunications, also challenges sometimes with contracts. But if you really learn to work with the energy and use your tools with it, you can, if you're having any kind of, communication challenges, then asking to use the tools. If you do energy work, if you do Reiki, you can ask that Reiki ascent to strengthen the communication in a compassionate mindfulness way, to bring in realization, to bring in understanding. Or if you're having some sort of you feel like your internet connection isn't as strong, you can again send Reiki to the situation to stabilize the internet connection as well. Use your tools to support you in working with the cosmic energies that are coming in, because the true power really lies in guiding us to listen to our inner voice and owning that power and using our tools and remembering that we are empowered creators. So, when we do this, we then can learn to use Mercury retrograde in a beneficial, proactive, and powerful way rather than seeing it as like an annoyance, like, ugh. So learn to use it in a beneficial way, my friends. And, Mercury retrograde is a good time to go back over the past and revise, which is also interesting because as the it's interesting because as the new moon encourages us to do the opposite at this time. So if it wants us to leave the past in the past and it wants us to look ahead to the new beginnings that are opening up for us, my friends. And also, by the way, if you just heard something, you might have heard an alarm in the background that was just alerting me to something if you heard that. So, anyway, all these things, technology again can support us in various ways, and it's how we work with it, right? And so when my alarm just went off, I'm like, oh, do I need to redo this? I'm like, y'all know I'm folding it in. I'm folding it into this because this is life in its works, right? So with this Mercury in retrograde, again, is asking us then, take some time to go back over the past and revise, which then is interesting that the new moon is encouraging us to do the opposite. So if we want to really leave the past in the past and look ahead to new beginnings are opening up for us. But with that though, we also do need to let ourselves process, you know, okay, is there anything to process? And sometimes there's not. Sometimes you can just close a chapter and move into the next chapter. But just use your tools, your self realization tools, your consciousness tools, your mindfulness tools, and whatever tools that you use that support you. And just know that under the Leo new moon, there may be a bit of a push and pull between these two ideas that I was just talking about. And so you want to understand that and not get caught up in any kind of impatience or frustration. Just know that sometimes these things happen to kind of I look at it as like a snow globe moment where you're in the snow globe and the snow globe is shaking to kind of shake things out to have you like, okay, wait, I mean, I am multidimensional. What is happening here? What is being called to be cleared? Because sometimes when there's a push and pull between these two ideas, it just offers us an expansive moment to take time to pause, be in mindfulness, and to really get clarity on what needs to clear or how we're moving forward or both. So, with that, we want to then do the clearing work, set new intentions to be able to support launching ahead into the new. But there might be still some loose ends we need to tie up first. So that's really what the dynamics are playing out. And maybe you might feel like you have one foot in the new, but one still in the old. And that's okay, my friends. In the last couple weeks, I've been doing sessions where in private sessions where people are talking about feeling like they really shifted to the ascension timeline, but yet all of a sudden they're feeling like they're going back to the non ascension timeline, which, yes, that's like you have one foot in the old, one foot in the new, and just haven't fully stabilized on the new timeline. And that's completely okay because we are here to learn, grow, and evolve, my friends. And sometimes it takes, a few times to go back and forth before you are fully stabilizing on one. But with that, it's just about trusting the process and also not getting caught in, being annoyed or scared about revisiting the past. It's about taking opportunities to, take a moment to reflect and then when needed, clear the past and allow it to come into completion, download the wisdom so that you have the wisdom from the experiences, which by the way is one of the energy themes of August, and allow yourself then to move forward and move ahead. And so, with that, shortly after the new moon peaks, we're also celebrating the Lion Gate's beneficial portal in terms of its peak energy, which is coming in on August 8th. We have been experiencing the Lion's Gate. The Lion's Gate has been opened around, some say July 26th or even July 28th. I have to be honest, I started feeling it way earlier. I started feeling it probably like before July 16th, but That's when people are saying it. And then it peaks on August 8th, and then it closes around August 12th. And so I will be doing a separate podcast episode just on that as well, my friends. But with this, you just want to take some time to be in that opportunity of this beneficial energy, that is this beneficial gate energy, portal energy that's here to support us. It's bringing in also the rising of Sirius, and this beneficial portal gets its name for it was a time of year that Sirius would rise and align with the pause of the Sphinx of Egypt, my friends. And as Sirius reached this position in the sky, it was said that the higher wisdom and the light codes could be received, and the ancient wisdom would arise in the hearts and minds of the people. And so, just let yourself take some time to embrace, all the amazing cosmic energies that are coming in. Embrace the Leo new moon. Let yourself celebrate and receive it in terms of the expansiveness of the universe that's connecting us to, and all these incredible activations, codes, that are coming in to support for the highest good. And just remember, we are all stars shining with our unique light. And moments like this help us really reconnect with that profound truth. So celebrate who you are. Feel your spirit rising, your star rising and shining, and watch as the new moon unfolds new possibilities in your life. Embrace this time of renewal and let your inner light shine brightly, my friends. And with that, if you are interested in doing a new moon in Leo energy healing meditation activation, you can head to the next episode, my friends. And with that, my friends, before we go, let us just take some time to delink. So say this after me if it resonates with you. I asked to break the links with this talk. I asked to break the links, asked to break the Reiki links, leaving only harmony and balance at either ends. I also asked to clear any residual energy being held in my body as a result of these links. I asked that light fill the void, styles, rejuvenates, refreshes, revitalizes for my highest good with ease and grace. And so it is. And so it is, my friends. With that, much, much love, my friends. Have a beautiful day.